Hello everyone and welcome to this week's video from the Veg Grower Podcast. Now, barbecue's on the go again. I'm going to take you on a little walk around the allotment while I'm cooking up what I have today. And today I've got something a bit different. I've got these lamb hearts, which I've never eaten lamb heart before, so it's going to be a bit of an experiment. But I've marinated these in some of my homegrown garlic and some herbs with a bit of olive oil. So we'll stick these in. And we'll keep those cooking while I go do some work. Okay, so we're at the top of my allotment and I've been trying to clear this area a bit today. It's a lot of work, to say the least. Now there's a lot of rhubarb, far too much rhubarb. There's some blackberries, red berries. There's some red currants, some black currants, and a lot of raspberries, as well as gooseberries. I'm starting to think I'm just going to have to thin them down over the winter and probably lose a lot of them. Down towards the far end over there, in the corner there, I'm going to trim that all down to the ground tomorrow and start making that clear out. Now, we actually have a look onto this vegetable patch, and in front of me here is the cabbages, and they're actually hearting up quite well, pretty decent size. I'm happy with them. I've got a few yellow leaves I've got to pull off, so I'll do that in a bit. And then down here we have the French beans, and they're coming into fruition. They've got a few French beans that are ready, so that'll be good. I can have that with a lot of our dinner. Now down here there's some leeks. Or should be leeks. Now I pot them in very late. They went in last week and I've tried watering them, but I think they've just got a bit too hot during the week for that. So we go further down here. The strawberries they've kind of done with, and that's good. They got a good lot of strawberries out of them. Now these onions just over here are all looking pretty damn good. They're a bit on the small side obviously, but they're a bit okay. These are grown from seeds. Yeah, I'm not happy, but well, I wouldn't say I'm not happy, but they'll do okay. We'll go further down here. These tomatoes, they were my various blight resistance that we're trying, and we're actually getting a few tomatoes show up. So that's pretty good so far. But they're all growing well, and we'll keep monitoring. I've got to tie them in. That's the job I've got to do. Down here we have this little marrow. I say little, it's growing on rather well. It's doing pretty good. This all needs, I've been gradually getting on top of the weeds over the last couple of weeks, and it's a lot better than what it was, but there's still a long way to go. Here we've got my sweet potatoes, all three varieties, lots of water. I'm expecting a decent year for them this year. Provided we can get the watering right, they should be good. Then we'll go over here. We've got 3 rhubarb here, and this is one thing I'm thinking I don't need so many rhubarb plants. I've got 3 here, 2 at home, and we've got plenty of rhubarb. Globe artichokes, they're just romping away. I could actually harvest the globe artichokes, but I cannot find a way to eat them that I'm overly happy with. See, that's the rest of the allotment, but we'll walk around there in a bit. This asparagus bed needs another good weeding. We'll get there soon enough. And my main focus for this week is actually going to be getting that tidied up. Jerusalem artichokes, I've had to trim them back a bit because they were starting to evade the road. So I just trimmed those back a bit, and I don't think they're doing too badly actually. Same as this elderberry, we've had to give that a bit of a trim. Elderberry, I mean elder, as that was taking over the road a bit. I'm really pleased with how these pears are turning out. Plenty of pears, and even the cooking apples next to them, but we've got lots of pears on there showing up. Lots of cooking apples, so very happy with that. Should be a good year. This area I have nicknamed Scruffy Corner. It's always going to be a bit scruffy. It's the compost. We're going to have a bonfire soon and that sort of thing. But yeah, I've nicknamed it Scruffy Corner. On the compost heap, as you can see, there's the pumpkins and the butternut squashes. They're romping away. They're doing really well in there again, so I'm happy with that. This bed here, we've got obviously the broad beans. We've had a good harvesting of broad beans from there. So I'm very happy with that. And then down here next to them, we've got the shallots, which are actually ready to go, I'd say. I've just got to harvest them, which I'm going to do next week. Now this bed was where the garlic was growing last week. I've now emptied the elephant garlic. Had a good harvest out of that. So I'm pretty happy with that. And that'll soon, and now I'm next week that'll be mulched and ready to go. Sweet corn, the two varieties. The variety over towards the back is obviously doing better. In fact, we've even got little sweet corns starting to show on them. Very happy with that. As are these little sweet corns. They're a bit slow, but I think all of a sudden they're just going to bust into life. Now over here I've got some chard that I put out a few weeks ago. It's taken a while just to get established, but now it's perked up. And then we've got some Brussels sprouts and some red-leaved cabbages around there to go. Now these onions, as you saw me last week, clearing out the onion bed, or the first set of onions, the Troy. I think everyone's pretty much there. They were okay. It was just me being a bit funny. It was just time to harvest them. So they're harvested. Red onions will be, I think I'm going to do those next week as well as the rest of the Japanese sets. Good year for onions. I do think it's been a good year for onions. We'll head over this bed. Now I've down towards the back there was some broad beans that had gone a bit brown, so I've dug those out. Courgettes here, these two have done pretty well. I've had a decent courgette out of it today actually, so I'm pleased with that. And now these peas haven't got as many pea plants as I had hoped. I think I need to sow more peas next year to remember, but the peas that I have got have been really good. In fact, I've got a few more that will be ready in the next few days, just there. So now this bed, it needs a good weed. It's actually one of my niece's beds. We've got sunflowers and we've got pumpkins and stuff, the same as this bed round here. Although that bed isn't quite as doing as well. It does need a good weed, I'm well aware of that, but that's something I'm waiting for my nieces to come down and help me with. Now this bed, this is a white currant, a black currant, and there was a red currant there. Again, excuse the weeds, but the red currant hasn't survived, but the other two have, and I think they're going to be doing pretty well. Then we've got potatoes in the pots. Getting good lot of new potatoes out of them actually, very nice, very tasty. What have you? Again, this area does need a good weed, and actually that's going to be a priority for this week. Now if we head back round over here for various things. Now barbecues on the go obviously. Here again, lots and lots of lovely little gooseberries. I'm getting plenty of gooseberries that are really nice and harvested and tasty. I've got the green ones there, hopefully you can see those okay. Hazel over the back is Yeah, it's whomping away. Probably got to prune it at some point. Cherries, we had a good lot of cherries, but they've done now. And then the apple cider tree, which is listing over slightly, that's also doing pretty well. A few minutes ago, my hearts are ready for taking off the barbecue, really. So I'm going to cut them open and have a try on them and see what they're like. I've never eaten hearts before, so it's going to be a bit of an interesting experiment. It's just like eating steak. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, lovely. So, well, there we go. You're seeing how everything is growing at the moment. There's still lots to do and lots to catch up on, but at the same time, there's been lots happening over the last few weeks since we last done a tour, and things are growing, as are the weeds, but we'll get there. Hopefully soon I'm going to get a friend along who's going to give me a bit of a helping hand, so once we get that, we'll be flying. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.